Warrior fans, family, friends, followers, here we are, Super Bowl Sunday, 10:30 puck drop for your U12 B1 Warriors versus the Roseville Matamidi Marauders at U12 B1, the Navy team. Starting lineup is going to be Lucy Peterson's line. Malik giving chase. Peterson cutting across. The Marauders look to move it out. Cross neutral ice. Looking to drive the zone. Peterson got a stick on it. Broke up the play. Lunsgaard hustling over there. Lunsgaard backhand sent out. It'll be icing. And we'll get our first whistle about 20-some seconds in, and we'll reset down here in the Warrior zone. Exhibition game today between your Warriors and the Marauders. Warriors faced the Marauders Silver team a couple weeks ago. This should be a very competitive game. Should be getting us set up for heading into the district tournament next weekend. Peterson out there. Peterson wins it to the side, sent behind. Regan's going to be on the puck. Regan up to Malik. Malik tipped it forward to Peterson. Nicely done. Peterson looking to move it up to Franzi. Franzi had it, cut across, and Malik pushes it into the zone. Marauders on it. They go off the boards. Regan, she keeps it in, chips it forward, but knocked away by the Marauders. It does come out. Everett right at the blue line. Here's Malik with it. Malik on her forehand. Malik at the hash marks. Malik looking, tries to center, no one home because Olsen and Logan were on from a shift change, so knocked away at the blue line. Rhett moves it forward. Olsen's going to be on the puck. It's sent out. Breckheimer has time. She goes over to Rhett. Rhett at the blue line. Off the boards. Up to Kennedy. Just took a bad angle bounce, but recovered by Olsen. Olsen driving. She's at the hash marks. Puck moves to the corner. Taken away by the Marauders behind the net, and they go off the boards. And look at who's coming down. Stella with some speed keeps it in. Sends it deep, and it's played behind the net with Logan and Olsen on the puck. Here comes the Marauders. Sidestep Stella. Moves it out of the zone, but Ava Kennedy there to help out. And the Marauders have a 2-on-1. They look to center it across on the backhand. Shot. Pad save made by Addie. Olsen behind the net. And sent out. And Stella lifts the stick. Nicely done. It's going to be picked up by Breckheimer and then turned over right at the tops of the circle. It's going to be sent out of the zone by Olsen. Marauders send it in. That'll be offsides, and we'll get a whistle. Likely a line change. The Warriors completed their district season yesterday. My co-commentator gives us the time. We're at 12:58 left in the first period. Here's Walker's line. Walker wins it over to the Larson, who picks it up, looks to drive it in. She's caught just inside the blue line. The Marauders look to skate it out. Marchand pressuring. It's sent to the far side. Reese is going to cut across. Sent to the zone by the Marauders. Backhanded out by Finley, but kept in by the Marauders. They go cross ice, and it's picked up by Michelson. Michelson behind the net. Puck bounces off her stick, but she's still able to get it up to Larson. Larson to Marchand, who was cutting across. Here's Marchand pressuring. The Marauders have it at neutral ice, and it's taken away by Finley. Finley picks it up. She's going to circle behind the net on her forehand. Heads up. Looks to move it up to Larson, just outside of her reach, but it goes outside the zone. Marauders have it. Look to send it back. Broken up play by Walker and picked up by Larson. Here's Larson. Larson tries to go off the boards and in. Taken away by the Marauders, but Lola steps up and sends it over to Larson. Larson tried to dump it in. She's off for a change. Peterson hustling and giving pressure. Here's Malik. Lunsgaard out there. Sponsor sends it up. Bouncing puck. Marauders take a whack at it. And Franzi moves up to Malik. Malik quickly over to Peterson. Lunsgaard, nice job. And she's hooked. Actually, here's a chance. Malik shot. Just couldn't connect. It's going to be kept in. Nice job by Everett. Puts it towards the net, and it's swiped away by the Marauders. So back and forth between both teams. There's a shot on net and reached out, covered up by the Marauders goaltender.
11:25 on the clock.
11:25 to go left in the first. 15-minute periods here in the exhibition game. Olsen wins it. It's going to go back to Everett. Everett, nice low, quick shot. Hey! Nice job, Sloaney. Everett with a nice low shot. I believe Sloan got the tip on it. Nicely done. The Warriors jump on the board, 1-0. Nice bang play there. Rhett, nice low shot. Nice tip by Olsen. Found its way into the net. There's the Marauders off the boards. On with Stella. Stella immediately sends it up to Kennedy. Kennedy drives. It's over to Logan. Logan runs into her own teammate. Logan recovers. She's at the top of the circle. Goes cross ice to Stella. And Stella momentarily had it. It does come out of the zone. Warriors have to regroup, but Marauders send it cross ice and then cross ice again and put it deep into the zone. Stella behind the net on her backhand, up to Kennedy. It bounces in favor of Olsen, and it's tipped by the Marauders to go deep. All three forwards go off in 1D, so 4 fresh legs out there. And here comes the Marauders with a 2-on-1. Nice job by Michelson to break up the play and then backhand it into the neutral zone. Feisty Marauders keep digging it, keep it in. And not going to call the offsides. It was close. Walker moves it out, sends it back to their D. Marauders just dump it, and it'll land nicely for Sponsler. Sponsler to Larson, who tipped it. Doesn't go in deep, and the Marauders look to skate it out. Larson on it, near boards. Here comes the Marauders. Into the Warrior zone. Bouncing puck in front. Nice job by Lola to swipe it away and get it out of the zone. Marauders looking cross ice. And knocked away by Walker. And she's going to pick it up at the red line. Goes cross ice to Lunsgaard. Lunsgaard, oh, she tried to sidestep one, got caught, and the puck's turned over. Here comes the Marauders. 2-on-1 with a back checker. Broken up play by Chrissy. Rhett steps up. Lunsgaard has it. Lunsgaard has it taken away at the red line. She pinches and ties up, and Peterson comes across and gets possession, but turns it over at the blue line. Marauders try to go off the boards. Warriors almost got caught with too many skaters on the ice, and Peterson, nice job battling at the tops of the circle. And Lunsgaard, she had a shot momentarily, but her stick was lifted. Malik then goes to Peterson, and here's Malik driving, cuts across, lost the puck in the goal crease. Chrissy steps down, and it comes out. Peterson, she's got time. Turns to her forehand, moves it to Rhett. Rhett still has time. She's going to send it in. The Marauders recover at the blue line. Chrissy on the puck, picks it up. She's going to skate behind Addison. Chrissy off the boards, intercepted by the Marauders. Rhett steps up, tries to get in. Bouncing shot blocked by Everett. And Logan, she tries to get it out. Here's the Marauders at the blue. Fires a shot, blocked by Rhett. Everett to Logan. Logan, cross ice to Olsen. Nice pass there. Here comes Olsen. She's got Logan. Olsen, the whole wide left side of the net was wide open. Went high. Goalie got a little glove on it. Would have been over the net had she just let it go. Here's Logan now. Logan puts it in front. Ava hustling across. Ava from the corner. The Marauders come out from behind the net. They go off the far boards and out. Hustling back is Olsen. Olsen, good pressure. Stella with it. Stella off the boards. And I believe that's Marchand. Marchand went out on someone's bench. Good pressure.
7:45 on in the first period.
Great call by Alexis. She's all over the time. So if anybody's wondering, just wait to hear a whistle and then you'll hear Alexis call it out.
Unless it's too close of a whistle.
Here's Walker winning it back to Marston. Marston up off the boards. Marauders send it back up the same side, pressured by Walker. Walker slaps it back to the Marauders D. Marauders still working that far side and taken away by Walker. Walker, nice job. She sees Larson in the clearing, and here's Larson with a little bit of room. Larson across the blue line. Larson driving it deep. Larson looks, still tries to center it to Marchand. Chance. Oh, Reese, here's going to be Michelson with a nice low shot by Michelson. Backhand by Larson is knocked away by the Marauders. Centering pass, and I believe that is Stella. Larson with a good shot. And covered up. Whistle. Face-off coming down in the offensive zone.
7:02 in the first period.
Here's Peterson on the face-off. Peterson pushed it forward. Marauders try to send it out, and Lunsgaard, she tried to take a quick shot. It eventually makes its way back to Regan. Here's Regan on the puck. Regan, she moves it across to Lola. Lola, nice shot, it's blocked. Comes out of the zone, sent in. That'll be offsides, and we'll reset. Good puck movement there. Regan saw the open pass. Lola had a nice shot going, but it was blocked by Roseville Matamida. Peterson tied her up on the draw. She's going to recover it. Moves it with one hand deep into the zone. Marauders pick it up, go behind the net. Off of some pads. Malik down low. Chrissy pinching low. Regan gets a stick on it. And chance here. Oh, nice job by Lola to break it up. That'll be icing. And Marauders just a few feet past the red line. Too hard. Send it down. And we'll go down to the Warriors offensive zone. Olsen on the draw. One back to Regan, who sends it to the corner. Regan's still there, and Sponsor comes across. She keeps it in. The Marauders at the top of the circles. Here they come. Nice job by Olsen to back check, and it's pushed forward by Lola to Olsen, then Olsen up to Logan. Here's Logan on her forehand. She's going to come behind the net. She's going to come out. She's got some space now. And so we go back to Breckheimer. Breckheimer, low shot, tip. Oh, just went to the right. Olsen was looking for number 2 on the day. There's all 3 forwards down low. Olsen goes down. Logan there. Ava sees that they're all 3 are back there, and she goes to the front of the net. Here's Breckheimer, tries to move it forward. Nice quick shot by Logan, but a nice save by Marauders goaltender. .5:35 to go. And she's back after doing a lap around the rink. This is the rink with the track. There's Walker moving into the corner, and the Marauders look to move it up. Everett gets a nice stand at the blue line, keeps it low, and Larson hustling down. Larson, she's going to pop out right to Reese. Oh, hit her skate and deflected. This one may come out. Rhett, she has pressure. Rhett turns to her backhand. Rhett on it, tries to move it deep into the zone, but Marauders have it just inside the blue. It's turned over. And a shot by Reese, glove save made. Nice job by the Warriors for another shot on that. And we'll have a line change. It's Peterson out there. Peterson to Lunsgaard. Chance for Stella. Nice hard shot, but blocked by the Marauders. And it's sent out. Michelson's there. She picks up on her forehand, off the boards. Nice pass to Malik. Here comes Malik. Malik over to Lunsgaard. Lunsgaard takes a shot, falling backwards, and it goes to the corner. Hustling down is Michelson. Pressured by Peterson. Sent to the front. I think it was either kick saved out and went towards Malik, but Lunsgaard hustling. She keeps it in, sends it back. Comes out. Michelson has it. It's got to wait. Sent in. And they're going to call offsides, as it was a close one, but still a few feet offsides. She recovers her own pass. Here's Ava, near side, overskated by a couple of Warriors and a couple of Marauders, and then Regan. And nice job by Sponsor. Good defensive stand there. Here comes Ava. Ava on her backhand. Ava turns back to her forehand. Shot is wide. It's Logan on the corner. Logan, far corner, picks it up. She's going to wrap it around. And you can hear Coach Mark saying, move up, Chrissy, move up. He wants her to pinch. A lot of pressure. Regan keeps it in. And the Marauders bat it out. Nice job by Rhett coming in to keep it in, but second attempt by the Marauders, it does come out. Here's Olsen. She moves it up to Kennedy. Ava, she's got a little bit of space. Here's Ava on her forehand. Ava looking for Logan, couldn't connect. It went off of either the goalie stick or maybe the defenders, but they keep it in by Breckheimer hustling in. Here's Ava, dumps it to the far side. Rhett's going to go down low. Nice job. And does pop out. Here's Walker at center ice. She's going to pick it up. Walker at her feet, and it's turned over. Oh, she got a stick on it just enough to break up the play. And here's Marchand. The Marauders, they keep it in. Backhand, it does come out of the zone. Reese pressuring, that'll be offsides.
2:54 in the first period, 2:54 in the first period.
Walker on the faceoff. It's sent into the Warriors zone, and they're going to say icing as she was on the other side of center ice. We'll go down to our offensive zone. Faceoff won by the Marauders. Off the far boards and hustling back as Reese. Here comes the Marauders with a couple of back checkers. Shot, nice blocker save by Addison. Marauders send it towards the net. Nice job by Addison. And that'll be icing. No, they waved it off. And the Marauders, they're going to chop it out if it makes it. No icing. Nice hustle by Michelson down to get there. She wraps it around, but it's recovered at the hash marks. Here's the Marauders. Nice passing. Look to center it. It's going to make its way out to the blue. We a shot. Addie, good cover up, good save. She saw it, had good vision on it.
1:56 on the period. I repeat myself, 1:56 on the period.
Under 2 is what Alexis is telling me. Under 2 minutes left in the first.
1:56.
Peterson on the draw. 1. Tried to get out of the zone, but it's kept in. Michelson on the puck. Michelson, she's going to ring it around to Malik. Malik tried to just kind of nudge it forward. Here's the Marauders. Shot's going to go wide. Hustling over, I believe that is Stella. Peterson softly pushes it around to Michelson. Michelson, she's going to move it, looks to move it up to Malik. Malik has pressure, escapes out of the zone, and here's a 3-on-1. Here's Malik over to Lunsgaard. Lunsgaard, had Peterson. Put a shot, far-angled shot, but she had Peterson on a 2-on-1. Stella, she puts a bouncing shot on net. Malik puts it out front, knocked away by the Marauders, but Chrissy recovers it. Bouncing puck, Chrissy has it, and Chrissy's going to get another look at it. Just can't get it through that defender, and the Marauders dump it out. Addie's going to have to come out. Chance here. Addie, big save. And it's knocked away by Lunsgaard, but kept in.
50 seconds on the clock. 50 seconds on the clock.
And it must have went out of the zone and in. We're at 50.2. Here's Olsen on the draw. She's tied up. Marauders moved it forward, however. And chance here. They send it in deep. Lola's going to be first on the puck. She stops. Lola reverses it around. Intercepted by the Marauders. They look to center it. It's off of some skates. Here's Logan. Logan right to Kennedy. She's going to move it forward, and it'll be a puck race. Ava recovers. Olsen recovers. She comes in, help send it deep. 20 seconds to go. Marauders look to skate it out. Logan, she has it in the corner. She's pressured. Tried to center it. Couldn't get it out.
10 seconds left.
Breckheimer does a nice job keeping it low, but it goes past here, and here's Ava on the puck. 3 seconds. Ava right off of a helmet. And that'll do it. The horn sounds. That'll end the first. Warriors up 1-0. All right, we are going to start the second period here. Last few seconds of the clock are going to tick off. Goalies tap gloves. That's good sportsmanship. Fresh 15 goes up, and your starting lineup for the second period is going to be Walker's line. Walker line.
Starting with 15 minutes.
Marchand, Larson, your D pairing, Breckheimer, and Anderson.
As I see, they're on different sides now.
Face-off won by the Warriors. It's turned up to Marchand. Marchand has it knocked off her stick. Breckheimer, actually Everett on it, goes past her and into the Warrior zone. Breckheimer's going to hustle down. Breckheimer has it knocked away in the corner, and here comes the Marauders. They look to center it, taken away by Larson. Here comes Larson. It's a 2-on-2. Larson, she's got Reese up the same side. Larson, she's going to turn, drives the corner, loses it in the corner, but backhand out front, swiped away by the goaltender. Here comes the Marauders. And looking to move it out of the zone, kept in by Stella, or good pressure by Stella. It does come out. Walker helping cover. Michelson on the puck. And here comes the Marauders. Oh, nice toe drags, but nice job by Walker to stuff that one. And the Marauders dump it in. Doesn't make it. I think it was knocked off by the ref. And Reese is dumped. I think they're going to call, yeah, they do call it interference. I didn't see the arm up, but they do call a penalty for interference, and we'll have a power play.
5 seconds.
14:05.
14:05.
And waiting on the penalty. It's a 1:30 power play. Here's Peterson's line, along with Stella and Michelson out there. Peterson wins it. She's going to push it back to Michelson. Michelson has it taken away, and here comes the Marauders on a 2-on-1. They center it just outside the reach of the Marauders. Sent in towards the net. Addison save. And, oh, nice job by Addie. They backhanded, swiped at it.
Saved by Addison.
Nice save by Addison. How we doing? How many hockey games today? All right. Olsen's line out there. Olsen wins it. It's wrapped around. I believe that was Lola. Here comes Olsen, cutting across. Olsen up to Logan, turned over at center ice. Lola tries to go up the same boards, and the Marauders got a stick on it. Coming back is Olsen. She's pinched off the boards. Regan steps in. It's sent behind the net. Lola's going to get there, and she's going to have pressure immediately. Logan, she tries to get out and eventually does. Remember, the Warriors are on the power play, and they haven't done much with it. I'm not even sure if they've gained the zone yet. Here comes Logan. Logan on her forehand. Logan tries to center. Knocked away by the Marauders. And they're going to move it up near boards. Here comes the Marauders. Everett, good stand. She sends it in. And Logan there, pressured by Anderson, kept in by Ava. Nice nifty move by Ava. Ava, nice nifty move again. Here's Ava, stops. Ava tries to go out to Izzy. Walker had come on, and here comes the Marauders looking to skate it out. Izzy tries to swipe at it. Breckheimer hustling back. She makes a good stand. And Logan sends it in, and on comes Larson. Here is Breckheimer, sent in too early. That'll be offsides.
12:32 on the clock. I repeat, 12:32 on the clock.
And just like that, the 1:30 extra advantage for your Warriors is over, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Walker moved it forward. Here's Larson. Larson picks it up, driving the zone on her forehand. She's going to look to center it to Marchand. Hit some skates, couldn't get through. It's going to be kept in by Michelson and out. Walker sends it in. Nope, it's stopped right at the blue line. Marauders look to go cross ice. Marchand broke up the play, nicely done. The Marauders send it in deep. Goes behind the net, hustling down. I believe it was Michelson. She's tied up. And here comes Walker. Walker to Marchand. Marchand at the red line. Here's Marchand gaining the blue line, was looking for Larson. Does come out of the zone and goes back in. We'll get an offsides call. How much time's left in the period?
11:53 on the clock, 11:53 on the clock. In the second period, I meant.
In the second period. Here's Peterson on the draw. Peterson tied up. Lunsgaard comes forward. And nice job, Lundsey. She moves it to Malik. Chance here. Malik shot wide. Regan's going to crash. She keeps it in the corner. She's pressured. Picked up by Lunsgaard. Tries to move it out. Lunsgaard coming off of a Hattie last night. All 3 goals scored by Lunsgaard. The Warriors trailed 3-0. And Franzi picked the team up, put her on her shoulders, and said, let's go, I got this. And she pops in 3. And that was an offsides, no call. And the Warriors, just like that, Marauders go bar down, tie it up 1-1.
It's okay. 11:21 on the clock.
Here's Olsen on the draw. Olsen wins it, moves it forward. And Olsen to Logan. Shot here, glove save. Won by the Warriors, but controlled by the Marauders. They send it out. That'll be icing. And we'll try it again down here. Sloan had it. Marauders pushed forward. And we'll try it again. Same 5 out there for your Warriors.
11:02 on the clock, 11:02.
And here comes the Marauders. Nope. Breckheimer, she keeps it deep. Olsen's going to pressure. Stepping down was Ava. Marauders went by Ava. The Marauders look to move it out then. No high sticking. And here comes the Marauders with a 3-on-1. Chance here. Shot, glove save made by Addison. Off goes Olsen's line, on comes Walker's. One more! Nope, there she was hiding. Larson. I didn't see her behind the ref. I saw 4. I'm like right there, I was like, where's our 5th? Puck is moved out. Here's Michelson on it. Michelson, she's going to send it deep. Marauders are going to have it in the corner. Here comes Marchand on the pressure. Pinching was Stella. Here comes the Marauders. They don't get by Michelson. Nice defensive stand. Eventually they connect, and nifty move, but back checkers there. And Addison had the bouncing puck, went up and over. She reaches, grabs it, and then we'll get a whistle.
9:56 on the clock. I repeat, 9:56, second period. Done.
Face-off won by the Marauders. Quick shot, went wide. It's going to be kept in at the point for the Marauders. They just dump it to the corner. Tying up the Sponsler in the front. Nice job watching that wing. Nowhere to go for the Marauders. Down low is Chrissy. Chrissy, she's going to move it to, I believe that's Malik. And here's Peterson. Peterson moves it to Lunsgaard. Lunsgaard on her forehand. Lunsgaard sidesteps. Lunsgaard put it on net. And Peterson, she's going to go back to Lunsgaard. Lunsgaard right in front of Malik. Oh, Malik! Home alone. Tried to tip it in. Went wide. Regan keeps it in. Peterson puts it towards the net. It's deflected and stays alive. Marauders look to move it up. Lunsgaard crashes, and Everett Anderson crashes, but here comes the Marauders. Olsen was hustling. Rhett, she has it. Rhett tries to move it up. Eventually moves up to Malik. Malik moves it forward to Olsen. Here's Olsen driving the zone. Olsen on her backhand. Olsen turns. Olsen tried to go across. No one home. And it's going to be kept in by Everett. Everett sends it, wraps around. Hustling over is Kennedy. Logan there also. I believe that's Breckheimer also on the point. She keeps it in by going off the boards. Ava goes back to Breckheimer. Shot by Breckheimer. Tip. Oh, sitting there. And no, nobody can get it in. Just sitting on the goal crease. Out front. Stick save made by the goaltender. The wraparound. And nice scoring opportunity for your Warriors. Denied by Marauders goaltender.
8:26 in the second period. 8:26 in the second period. I repeat.
Good scoring chance for your Warriors. Here's going to be Walker's line. Walker. It's at the ref skate. She tries to move it back to Breckheimer, who was crashing. And it's going to be sent all the way down. Hard icing. No one skating for it. And we'll reset. Here's Addie. Can she go the distance? It's going to make it. Wins it. Marchand tried to get a quick shot, denied by the Marauders. And they look to go cross ice. Walker hustling back. She picks it up, moves it up to Marchand. Marchand tried to go near boards. Bouncing puck. Michelson, nice job keeping an eye on it. She sends it in, and no icing. It'll go deep. The Marauders look to move it up same side. And through the legs of Michelson, and here's a 3-on-1 for the Marauders. Moves it across, chance. Addie, nice save. Put back out front, chance. Somebody's going to go on a penalty. I'm guessing it's the Marauders, as they had puck possession, and they called it right before the shot.
7:34 in the second.
Warriors are going on a power play for 1:30 for a slash. At what time left in the second?
7:34 in the second period.
It's going to be Peterson's line. The ref is calling for that side. Peterson on the draw. Regan on the tips. Peterson wins it to Regan. Shot by Regan. Push to the corner. Back out front. Lunsgaard had a chance at her feet. Peterson at her feet. Still chance. Here's going to be Lola. Shot Lola. Oh, glove save. Nice shot by Lola. Nice save made by the goaltender. And let's try it again. The Marauders are crashing through the line, getting out to the D. It's pushed to the corner this time. Malik on it. Malik. And Regan had it. And Regan battling, still battling, still battling. Malik comes in and helps out. Regan off the boards. Still Regan trying to push that puck forward. Peterson, she tries to swipe it away. And Lunsgaard put a stick on it. And out. Icing. It'll probably be on net.
Icing.
And we're 52 seconds left in the power play. And we're going to change up our forward line. Actually, we're going to keep the forward line. D are going to change it up.
6:56 in second period.
There you go.
Said violence.
Here's Peterson. Peterson tried to win it back to Everett. Marauders got through. Malik tried to tip it forward. Marauders off the near boards and out. That'll be icing. And let's do it again. Now we got new forwards coming out. Olsen's line on for the last 37 of the power play. Everett, Breckheimer still out there. Everett ready. She's looking for the one-timer. Olsen goes back to Logan. Everett shot. Blocked by the Marauders at the skates. Ava with it. Quick shot. Good save made. Ava. Still Ava in the corner. Logan goes down. And Ava tried to center. Was swiped away by the three Marauders in front. And they look to break it out. Here's Ava dancing. Logan shot. Missed it. Breckheimer had moved that puck up to Ava nicely. And then Ava over to Logan. They go back to Everett. Everett's got to go quick. Everett Marauders are full strength in 5 seconds. They look to move it out. Recovered by Olsen. Olsen tried to move it. A lot of snow over there. And the Marauders try to catch one coming out of the box. Smartly played. Here's Breckheimer, though. She gets there quickly. Moves it up to Logan. Marauders recover. Olsen helping out. Here comes Logan. Tries to move it to Ava. Pushed forward. And Logan's knocked off Logan knocks one off the puck. She's going to go for a body check, I got to imagine. They're going to say cross-checking. And the Marauders are going to go on the 1:30 power play.
5:43 on puck. The second period.
Quick shot goes wide. Michelson's going to get there. Michelson looks to move it out. It's kept in along the far boards at the blue line by the Marauders. They move it back around. Stella's going to get there. She's going to have 2 collapsing on her, but she had some time. Went out to the D. Maddie tried to knock it and go off for a breakaway, and she couldn't get it out. Kept in. Sent back. Here's Stella. She goes high and out. And Marauders are going to pick it up. Pressured by Maddie. Nice job, Maddie. Almost taken away here. And here's Stella. Stella's going to get no icing as the player was deep. Went off with her stick anyways. Larson, good pressuring. Coming down is Stella. Nice job by Stella to keep it there. And Stella, good pressure here. Over a minute into the penalty kill. 30 to go. Here's Peterson along the near boards. Peterson, she's taken down. Stella keeps it in. Stella still nicely done. Good defensive shift here by Stella. It does pop out. Here's Michelson. Looks to move it up. And the Marauders get lucky there as Malik was trying to poke check one and drive it to the net. Here comes the Marauders. They'll be way offsides. And 13 to go. And the Marauders can't bring it in. Lola, good defensive stance. Be a nice low shot. Addie, good save made. 6 seconds to go. Here's where you like to see if you can catch Izzy breaking one across the ice. They're calling for it, but the penalty box is on the other side. She goes off. Save made. Addison knocked down another one. And right in front, just sitting there. Swiped away. Lunsgaard, she's going to go. Peterson tries to go off. She saw Lunsgaard. The Warriors get it out. It's pushed back towards our defensive zone. Here's Lunsgaard. Swiped away by the Marauders. By Lola. It's eventually sent back in. And Chrissy, she's going to get there. She's got pressure. Chrissy reverses it. Goes high off the glass. It does come out. And off of Regan. Regan off her pads and in. That cost the Warriors.
3:35 on clock. Wait. Dang it, wrong side.
That's hockey. There's Logan. Logan moves it back to Everett. Everett to Kennedy. Kennedy cross ice to Izzy. And that'll be offsides. We'll try it again. No. You don't get credit for scoring on your own goal. Sorry, Lexi. Here's Logan. She tries to go through traffic. She's pinched. Everett, she's going to have it. Everett with the shot, blocked by the skates. And nice job. Logan's going to go back to Everett. Everett shot. And sitting in front was Ava. If we could just get the puck through. Here's Breckheimer hustling. Moves it back down to Kennedy. Ava tried to go across. No one there. Olsen hustling. She goes over to Ava. Here's Ava. Shot. Rebound. Recovered by the Marauders. And Breckheimer, nice job keeping it in. Oh, it does pop out. Olsen to Logan. Logan. She's going to send it in deep. Off goes Olsen. Off goes Logan. Off goes Breckheimer. Kennedy stays and pressures. Here comes a handful of Warriors. It's Marchand pressuring. Finley taking the good angle. Reese, she knocks one down. It's going to be a shot on net. Went wide. And Michelson knocks it out. Coming across is Reese. Reese is going to hustle. Larson also there. Goes bouncing behind her. Nice job by Michelson to punch it at neutral ice. Here comes the Marauders, looking to stick handle and move it in. They gain the zone on the backhand, pressured by Walker. Intercepted by Reese and sent out. Hustling is Larson. Marauders all over the ice on that. Larson, good pressure. And then it's reversed again. Walker's going to be over there, and they move the puck. It's Stella. Stella, nice job, turns around. Marauders, shot, and beats Addison below the glove. And they're up 3-1. Peterson wins it to Malik, taken away by the Marauders. Down goes the ref. Hopefully he's okay. He gets up. Marauders on the puck. Moving it around. I think Lola dumps somebody in front of the net. Here comes Lunsgaard. Lunsgaard to Malik. It's Malik along with Peterson. Malik on her forehand. Malik shot, save made. Peterson couldn't get there, but Lunsgaard's hustling. Crashing is Lola. Lola sends it back down and around. Malik's going to get there. Malik backhanded to Regan. Regan, she's going to step across. Regan, shot on net, tipped, and save made. Good shift there for the Warriors.
1 minute and 8 seconds on the clock. 1:08. Oh, sorry, in the second period.
Here's Peterson's line out there. Everett, Breckheimer on the D. Won by Peterson. Everett, quick shot. Can't get through traffic. Lunsgaard's going to get there. She's got time. Lundsey looking. Lundsey goes in front, swiped away by the Marauders. And out of the zone, hustling back is Peterson. It'll be a puck race. Peterson, my money's on her. She gets there. And the Marauders center it. Addie, nice save. Addie was sliding across. Good saves made by Addison there. Here's Malik. Malik off. Won't be icing, but Marauders are going to get there first. They turn it up, same board, dangerous, but get away with that one. Logan, here's Logan, she's gonna drive. Logan, and she's hooked, no call. Logan in front, here's a chance. Ava, shot, hard shot. Rebound sitting there. And it's loose. Somebody was covering it up. Great shot by Ava, just couldn't find the back of the net.
13.9 seconds on the clock. 13.9 seconds in the second period.
It's going to be Olsen with Stella and Michelson out there. It's won by the Marauders. Here's Logan looking for the stuff. And a little after the whistle activity. Everyone's all right.
11 seconds, guys. Just 11 seconds.
Olsen, she wins it. It's going to go back to Stella. Stella, nice low shot. Chance here. Oh, Izzy! Michelson keeps it in. That'll end the second period. Warriors go down 3-1. fresh 15 up here. Third period is about to start. Walker's line starting it out. One by Finley. Finley moves it back to Regan. Regan tries to go through some skates to Marchand. It's intercepted by the Marauders, but then poked away by Walker. Sponsor has it, moves it up to Marchand. Marchand goes down. It's right at her skates. Sponsor, she has it, still moving it forward. Marauders go off the far board, and Larson somehow gets it at the blue line, but then turned over, and here comes the Marauders at the red line. Walker, she knocks one down, plays a little competitive contact. That's good play. Regan, she's going to step in. Gets by Regan, but recovered. And here's Larson as the puck came out of the zone. Moved in too early and offsides.
14:21 on the clock in the third period.
It's going to be Peterson's line. Breckheimer, Anderson, Peterson. It's one pushed forward by Lundsgaard. And here comes Malik with it. Malik driving on her forehand. Malik controls. Malik goes to the corner. Turns. Still has puck possession. Malik looking. Stops. Tries to go back in front. And it's going to come out to Breckheimer. Breckheimer, nice low shot save made. Here's Peterson. She's going to go out to Everett. Everett, nice low hard shot. Tipped in front. Malik, good positioning there, but it went to the corner. Marauders get it out. Everett on it. Everett too soon, and we'll get an offside call. Okay.
I'm getting too hot. I'm getting too cold.
And Olsen on the draw. Marauders control. They look to split the D, and taken away by Stella. Nice job right at the end. And it's Logan to Kennedy. Here comes Kennedy across the blue. Kennedy goes deep to the corner. Tries to push it on front. Oh, right under the stick. A chance for your Warriors. It's going to be sent down. If it makes it, it's icing. Look at the S curves. I don't know how else to describe it. The out of the way path to go get that puck, and it benefits the Warriors, and it's an icing. 23. Where's your glasses? In the car. Yeah.
13:23 on the clock. 13:23.
Walker's line. Walker won it back, but the Marauders getting through the line, so they take it away, but it's turned over, and here's Larson. She puts it on net, gets into some skates, bouncing puck, backside of the net. Walker tries to go same side. That goalie was all over the pipe, nowhere to go. Walker still battling. Walker looks for Marchand out front, and Marchand comes over to help out. Reese, she's going to put it behind the net for Larson. Larson swipes at it, tries to center it, couldn't go. Here's a chance. Reese, could have walked out. Everybody was down behind the net, and she sent it back down there, and the Marauders dump it out. Michelson's going to get there. Michelson turns it up and sidestep, but Larson takes the puck away. Larson drives it. She's pinned against the boards. The Marauders looking cross ice, and they connect. Off the bench was Peterson. She breaks up the play, and Peterson's going to recover. Peterson, she's going to control, and Peterson with it. Tries to send it in deep. Here comes the Marauders against Michelson. Michelson, good position, knocks the puck away. She sends it up, and a little too far for, I believe that's Malik. It's going to be on net. And nice job by Maddie Malik. And she takes a stick to the back of the head, no call. 12:14 to go. Quick low shot. Oh, nice job, but covered up by their goaltender. Peterson on the draw. Wins it back to Regan. Regan backhands to... chance! Another chance! I think that was Malik. Malik and Lundsgaard had opportunities, but still no way to find the back of the net. And it's going to be sent out. It'll be icing. Let's do it again.
11:51 on the clock. I repeat, 11:51 in the third period.
Olsen tied up. Coming across was both Izzy and Ava. Marauders control it. At the hash marks, Breckheimer, nice job making a stand so no one can get out. Still nice job with Sophia. Connect, Ava sidesteps one. Ava, come on, Ava. Oh, backhanded pass. Line leaves, turned over. Here comes the Marauders. And nice job. The Marauders still get it in, but that'll be offside. 11-12 to go. A lot of time left.
That's my line.
Here's Walker's line. Pushed back by Finley. Breckheimer's got to get there. Breckheimer up the near boards. Kept in by the Marauders. Marauders step out. Chance here. And nice job by Everett. Way to play the body. Puts her down. Here's Larson. Larson, she's still battling. Larson's still battling. And Maddie does get it out. It's then sent back. Here's Breckheimer, who had the whole opposite side of the ice, went near side up the same busy board, gets it deep. Pressuring, I think that's Marchand and Larson. Fresh D out there. There's Michelson coming across hard. It's moved across ice, and Stella's going to be there. Here comes the Marauders. Shot on net. Glove save made by Addison. Peterson wins it. Lunsgaard comes across. And a bouncing puck, but Malik is able to get it out. And Malik has Peterson hustling down the middle along with Franzi trailing. It's driven to the corner. Crashing's Michelson. She keeps it low. And Malik's getting pushed from behind. We'll see. Malik is just dumped into the corner with a cross check, no call. And it does make its way out. And Stella's got to take a good angle. Marauders, give me a shot. Blocker save made by Addison. Peterson looking for Lunsgaard. Lunsgaard, she's got Malik. Too hard, bounced over her stick. And the Marauders come back. There's Stella on it. Over to Malik. Malik has it to Lunsgaard. Lunsgaard's got some time here. Lunsey with Peterson. Lunsgaard driving. Sent on net. Rebound. Out front. Knocked away by the Marauders. Sponsor crashing. Peterson takes a swipe at it. Still out front. And the Marauders look to move it out. And here comes the Marauders with Lola. Nice speed by Sponsor. Nice job. Lola, good hustle. Good back check. Lola takes a whack from the Marauders. And they look to reverse stuff. No go. Sitting in front. Here's Lola. Lola goes up the boards. Marauders. And Ava swipes it out. Kennedy pressuring. Near boards. She comes away with it and sends it in. And Everett. She recovers it. Everett stops, goes to her forehand. Everett trying to move it up to Logan. Logan couldn't get it back out front. The Marauders looks to gain possession. Everett's going to come down. Everett tries to send it towards the front, knocked away by the Marauders. And the Marauders are able to get it out. Olsen pressuring. Chance here. Ava coming across. Moves it to the corner. Olsen's going to get there. Comes back out to Everett. Everett, nice bouncing shot, knocked away by the Marauders. Here's Breckheimer. Breckheimer shot and tip right at the end. The goalie got a piece of it, I think. Ava tries to center it. Breckheimer makes a stand. Here comes the Marauders with Breckheimer back checking, driving it in, and nothing. They let that go. Everett with it. Everett's got time. Everett looks to go off. And nice job by Izzy. Izzy driving the zone. Izzy's still on it. Izzy, she's got Ava calling for it. Izzy's driven to the corner. Marauders look to come out the middle, hustling down. I think that was Stella. She keeps it low. Here's Ava. Backhand, tried to center, no go. Off goes Izzy and makes its way out. Got to wait. Reese, good to go. Sends it in deep. Lets the Warriors complete their change. And Larson on the ice. Here comes the Marauder off of pick up. Walker in the corner. She's pressuring. Stella comes away with it. And it's knocked out of the zone by Michelson. Larson, she's going to pressure. It's knocked into the Warrior zone. Walker's going to have it. Lots of time. She's on her backhand. She goes off the boards. Reese, to her, is tied up along the boards and taken away by the Marauders. Chance here. Shot. Went high, wide. And another opportunity. Nice job by Addison to poke check that one away. Here comes Larson. Larson driving. Larson ran out of room and ran into the boards. She sends it down. Marchand's going to pressure. Larson tries to get it and holds it in. To the corner. Larson tried to go out front. It's going to make its way to Lola. Shot here. Lola off the pads. And Regan's going to recover. Regan turns. Nicely done on her forehand. Regan. Some space. Regan runs into Larson. Larson goes down. Regan's still on the puck. Regan on her backhand. Goes to the corner. Peterson hustling. We're at 6 minutes.
No, that's my line.
And here comes the Marauders against Lola Sponsor, who picks it up. She sends it in. No icing, no offsides. Everyone was clear. Wrapped around. Malik is going to get there. Malik, good pressure. Bouncing puck makes its way out. Got to wait. And that'll be offsides.
5:40 on the clock. That is my line in the third period.
Here's Olsen. Olsen wins it. Izzy on the puck, driving it in. She's tied up the hash marks. Olsen comes across with it. It's knocked to the far boards, picked up by Izzy, but then batted away. Olsen on it. Olsen tries to go out to Breckheimer. Nice stand by Breckheimer. Marauders send it out. Icing if it makes it, won't make it. Everett, chance. Nice pad save by Addie to push that puck out. Marauders keep it in. At the tops of the circles, still dancing. Olsen, nice job. Olsen, she tries to get it out. And here's Izzy. Izzy tries to go across to Ava. Ava, she's got one to beat. She does it. Turns, gets her all spun around, and here's Ava. Ava, right in front. Oh, pad save! Right sitting there was the rebound. Marchand comes in. There's Stella with the block shot against her. Stella sends it on net. And I believe that's Olsen still battling. Puck's just sitting there. Here comes the Marauders. They look to move it out. Nice job by Stella to knock it away. Here's Marchand. Marchand against the near board or far boards. And Kennedy, she tries to pressure. Warriors got to be careful here with too many skaters. Stella nicely doing taking the body out of the play there. And here's Michelson moving it up, and chance here for Larson. Larson's got one to beat. Let's see if she does the toe drag. Maddie goes down. I think they're going to call a trip. Actually, they're going to call a slash. They're going to call a slash behind the play. I didn't see it. And 4:05 is called on the clock in the game. Warriors are going to go on a power play. Walker wins it back to Larson, or to Marchand. Oh, Larson hits the back of the net. Good opportunity there. Pinching is Lola. Lola takes a swipe at it, loses it, sends it around. Larson's going to get there. Larson calling for it was Walker and I believe Regan. Chance? No. Denied. Marauders try to move it out. Regan keeps it in. Backhanded. Here's Regan. She slaps it to the corner. Larson tries to go center, can't. Walker helping out. Regan gets by her, and coming back into the play was Anderson. Nice job, Anderson. Here's Walker. Gets it out, won't be icing. Sent up near boards. Everett, nice job separating the body from the puck, but the Marauders recovered with some nifty, oh, nice save, Addie. Some nifty stick handling there. Still in the Warrior zone. Here's Everett. Up to Lunsgaard. Can't connect. Set towards the net. It's going to be Breckheimer with time. And quickly is Malik on the puck. Malik goes over. Peterson is going to get there. Peterson looking. Tries to go to Lunsgaard. It's going to come out of the zone. No, it's kept in. Nice job by Stella. She puts it on the net, but it's swiped away by the Marauders. And 2:23 to go. Here comes the Marauders. Here's Peterson. Oh, Peterson! Play the puck! Lucy was going to go change. And here comes Ava. The Warriors, they're trying to figure out how many get on there. They've got six. They had 7 for a moment. Here's Michelson. Michelson shot on net. Here's going to be Larson. And rebound sitting there. Kennedy can't connect. I think it's Olsen on the puck behind. Right in front. Pinching is the Warriors. They keep it low. I believe that's Lola. Here's Olsen with the shot. Blocker save. And it's going to come out to Michelson. Nice low shot. Tip. No. Kennedy in front. Here's Michelson again. Michelson shot behind the net. Here's Ava trying. Ava looking. Ava off the boards. We're at 1:20 to go. Good pressure by your Warriors. Just no luck. Here comes Olsen. Olsen's going to try to step out. And chance. Logan in front. Larson. Here's Ava still. It's going to come out to Michelson again. Michelson, get up! Still kept in. Under a minute. Ava with it on net. Stick save. Here's Olsen. Olsen on her forehand. Looks for Logan. No, it's knocked away, but Logan keeps it in. Moves it to Ava. Shot Ava way wide. And chance here. It's going to be Rhett moving it up. There's a lot of bodies on the ice. They're just going to let them play. And that one's going to go off of another skate, finds its way to the open net. All that pressure, Warriors couldn't get any luck. Marauders send it, goes off of a skate, redirects into the Warriors' goal.
32.7 on the clock.
Peterson on the draw, looking to move it forward. Here's Lunsgaard. 26 seconds to go. And the Marauders look to just dump it in. 15 to go. It's going to be Breckheimer to Malik. Malik is just going to get it out. We're at 10 seconds. Still the Warriors pressuring, battling. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. That'll do it from the Roseville Ice Arena. Warriors are going to go down in a hard-fought game. Score doesn't reflect the play. Warriors put one in on their own. A second one is an empty netter off of a skate. However, 4-1's the final. And we'll be back on Tuesday night versus Cannon River at Mariucci. Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy your Super Bowl festivities, and we'll